Harshini. I can only see the first 5 letters.
Yes, sir. A warm, hearty good evening to one and all present here. I like to begin this session with a small quote. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go, they merely determine where you start. The main agenda for today's session is mental health. The term mental health wouldn't mean so much of a thing 10 years ago, but now, especially after this pandemic, it means a bunch. Mental health has always been a formidable part of the human mind. So, to emphasize all of you guys on mental wellness, we have ourselves an amazing guest of honor, Mr. Anand Narayan, a television anchor, singer, and yoga instructor. Hailing from the city of Thiruvananthapuram, he did his schooling in Loyola School and pursued his bachelor's from SCT College of Engineering. Presently, he is a popular stage performer, singer, and presenter who has given performances all across India and in countries like US, UK, Russia, Germany, Switzerland, the UAE, and the Vietnam. His incredible singing talent has won him Radio Mirchi Awards. I take my immense pleasure and a great honor in welcoming you, sir. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us in guiding on mental wellness. It really means a lot. I welcome all of the students present here. Without you guys, nothing great would be possible. So I welcome all of you with a great pleasure. I'm really sure that today's session would be very informative and will help you in your long run. With no further ado, I'd like to hand over the stage to you, sir. The stage is all yours. Sir, you're not audible, I guess.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, how is everyone? I can see a lot of gray squares, that's all, with some initials and some photos. So, I would love to see your faces as we go into these sessions because I've planned a practical session. I'm not here to give you a long lecture about mental health. So, it'll be a good start if you all can also keep your videos on. What do you think? Is that a good idea? So I'll give you a few seconds or a few minutes. If you can all start turning your videos on, we can get started. Even the organizers, you can also encourage your classmates also to keep the video on. And while you're keeping the video on, you can also put into the chat box where you're currently logged in from. Which part of Coimbatore or which part of Tamil Nadu or India you are logged in from. Yeah, am I audible, Harshini?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir. We'll request everybody to switch on the camera, sir. Please give us 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Harris is the starter. Harris, good to see you. Waiting for the others now.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, sir.
Shrikant is second. Let's see who is third. It's okay if you are in your casual dress, if your room is not very clean and you have clothes lying on your bed behind you, that's absolutely acceptable. We are all in our homes only, so casual wear is completely okay. Yeah. Harshini and the organizing team, you have to lead the way in keeping the videos on.
Yes, sir.
Puvar or Puvara, I can't see the rest. Puvarasan, okay, I can only see the first 6 letters. Puvarasan, good to see you. What about the others? Are you all existing there? Divya, Jaya, Jay Krishnan, Aditya, Anjana, Jayant. Yes, Giridhar. Hi, Giridhar.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you doing?
How is the dancing?
I've been keeping on it, sir.
Okay. Giri. So, okay, now you can all start putting in the chat box where you're logged in from right now. Hi, Harshini. Good to see you. Can you all put which location, which town? or which village you are currently logged in from in the chat box. So I'll see a little bit of enthusiasm on the chat. Chennai, okay. Coimbatore, Salem. Pranesh is from Erode, Shrikant, Coimbatore, Dharmapuri, Mumbai, Coimbatore, Tanjavur. Very nice. Mumbai, Trichy. Okay. So I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who are confident to keep their videos on. What about the others? See, there is no attendance for this session, right, Harshini? No marks. So if you are there, present there, it is always a good idea for me to see you so that, we can do something together. I don't want it to be a one-way lecture. We'll do some techniques also if I can see you as well. Yes, Arun is from Coimbatore, Akhilesh, Jai Krishna, Naresh. Jai Krishna, good to see you. How are things?
Good to see you, sir.
Long time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just 45 minutes more. Let's see what we can get out of this time. So the first question to all of you is, you can put the answer in the chat box. Why did you join BTech or BE? Or why did you join PSG? Why did you join an undergraduate program? Put in the chat box. Or you can unmute and say also, whichever is easier, you can do that. Yeah, I can see some of you are typing. If it is too difficult to type, you can unmute and say, what made you join for an undergraduate program? Or why did you join BE, BTech? Why did you join PSG? To have a career in field of robotics. Okay, suppose you get a good career in the field of robotics. How will you feel, Harris? Yeah, if you fulfill your interest and passion, Akhilesh, how will you feel? What is the feeling that you get if you get into a good company, or if you
like I belong there?
Okay, you belong there. And then what about the others? How will you feel if you get good marks? How do you feel? What feeling does it, what emotion comes up? Satisfaction. Okay. Then anything else? Any other feelings or emotions? Happiness. Exactly. So happiness and satisfaction on only this engineering field comes everywhere. Okay. So when you pursue something that you really like, automating our industry, that got me into BEO. So suppose you automate industry in many forms. Anjana, how do you feel? Okay. Now it is making you nostalgic. Okay. So you feel happy and satisfied, yes or no? So, and some days you also don't go to college. Yes, you make some kind of a bahana and you stay back in home. That also you do because you want happiness or satisfaction. Some days college is so boring, or there is so much stress that you don't feel like going. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So whatever we do in our life, we do it because we want happiness. You go to college for happiness. You don't go to college for happiness. You get into love affairs for happiness. You break up with your girlfriend, boyfriend for happiness. Then you go for movies for happiness. You do anything and everything expecting happiness. But happiness is not always present. Sometimes our mental health is bothered by different problems. So it is very essential to take care of our mental health, because if the mental health is not right, there is no point in doing anything. We are never going to find happiness if our mental health is down. And ultimately, when you reach your 60s or 70s, when you look back in life, you will see that stress might have played a bigger role in your life than happiness if you don't take care of your mental health. Because every now and then, even now, if you look at your own life, Giri or Srikant or Anjana, Puvarasan, there is always something in your mind you are waiting for, even now, which will make you happy. If you get that thing, then you will be happy. Yes or no? It could be, marks, some specific marks in the exam. If you get that, you think you will be happy. Or it could be a girlfriend or boyfriend. You think if you get that, you'll be happy. Or, you want to act in a movie. If you think that once you accomplish that, you will be happy. So, or you want a bike or the latest iPhone or the MacBook Pro, whatever. Or you want to reach this level in this game, then you will be happy. So every time, every day, if you look deep into your mind, there are 3 or 4 things you are waiting for to be happy. And once you get that thing, how will you feel? Are you going to be completely happy from thereafter? After that, is life going to be completely happy? Yes, no. Tell me. Suppose you get that bike or you get that MacBook Pro with M1 chip. Then from thereafter, is life going to be completely happy? What will happen, Srikant? Tell me the next part of the answer also. What's next? Yeah. So then, we enjoy it. For 1 or 2 months, we are really super excited. We give a treat to our friends, everything. And then what do? We postpone our goalpost, or we keep our goalpost a little more farther away. Now I got this. Now if I get this, then I will be happy. If I get the iPhone 12 or 13, then I will be happy. So then again, next 2-3 years, or if I get this kind of a marks, then only I'll be happy. So then what happens? Next 2-3 years, we will start becoming a little more stressed. We are depressed here and there, angry a little bit here and there. And like that, at every point in life, we have the tendency of postponing our happiness. And that's the problem with mental health. So it's very important. Some of you have already seen the uses of taking care of mental health through the SELF program. So it's very important to take care of the mental health so that our life is a little more happy. There is no point in spending 5 years or 4 years of our college life waiting for happiness or finding happiness only here and there. It should be 80 to 90% happiness. Yes or no? I'm not saying it will be 100% happiness, but at least most of it should be happy. Yes or no? So I think that is mental health. I would define mental health or good mental health as the ability to smile in any situation. It's very easy to smile when everything is going right. When your parents are happy, when the marks are good, when, your love affair is blooming, whatever, or your talents are being showcased very well. At that time, it's easy to smile. But even when things go wrong, if we are able to smile, that is good mental health. So, as usual, I would like to continue the session with a technique. And I want to make it very experiential. Before I go into the technique, I want to tell you something scientific, because all of you are engineers. Have you ever heard of something called the amygdala? Do you remember from 10th standard biology? Who can tell me? Or at least Google and see what it is. What is the amygdala? Any idea? You can unmute and say if you know it right away. Let's see who comes up with an answer. What is amygdala? AMYGDALA. If you understood or if you found it out, you can unmute and say also. Gopinath, are you there? Do you exist? Sibiraj, yeah, amygdala is the integrative center for emotions, emotional behavior, and motivation. Okay, good, fair enough. So amygdala is called our feeling brain. It is the brain which feels. It's a part in the lower part of our brain. And then there is another part of the brain called the thinking brain. or the decision-making brain called the cerebral cortex, which is the frontal part of our brain. Amygdala is down here near the medulla oblongata, and the frontal cortex is here. So there is a word I want all of you to read about. After the session also, you can read a little more, and that is called the amygdala hijack. You don't have to read it right away. It's a very nice concept. So what happens is, whenever our feelings are high, whenever our feelings are dominating, it's the amygdala which starts working. So anytime anything negative happens, whether you are fighting with your parents, or whether you have a problem with your friend or classmate, whether you have a problem with your studies, or you are supposed to perform on stage and you're feeling really tense, at all these situations, the blood rushes into the amygdala initially. And if you are stable, if your mind is stable, if you are mentally healthy, your mental health is strong, then the frontal lobe gets activated very fast. And only if the frontal lobe gets activated, you are able to take the right decision. But if it is not getting activated, then it is called an amygdala hijack, where your feeling brain gets activated and starts making your decision. And how does the feeling brain start making decisions? It starts processing all the previous information you have, all the memories. And most of the time, whatever you respond will be an emotional action, emotional response. It could be anger, it could be hatred, it could be jealousy, it could be frustration, anxiety, anything. But if your frontal lobe is able to get activated without the amygdala hijacking it, then that is the time you are able to think calmly, you are able to give the right answer, you are able to have focus and concentration in your studies and everything. And you are able to take the right decision at the right time. So one of the best ways, to make your frontal or cerebral cortex healthy is through breathing techniques, meditation, yoga, etc. So I have utilized many different styles of enhancing the mental health through knowledge, to behavioral training, through music, through dance. But I have seen the most efficient is and the easiest is through breath work and meditation. So you should all read about this thing called the amygdala hijack. Whenever you are free to do this, let me see. I'm showing you a small screen also here. There you go. So the higher cortex of the cerebral cortex is above and the amygdala is below it. So when the higher cortex is activated, you are calm, relaxed, you're energetic and enthusiastic, not just bored or dull. It is calm, relaxed and energetic. And while it is disabled and amygdala is playing a higher role, then anger, fear, excitement, love, hate, disgust, everything keeps coming off and on while you try to take a decision. And most of the time, it may not be the perfect decision. So yeah, so now what we will do is we will learn a technique that is really good at calming the mind and activating the cerebral cortex. This is called the humming bee technique. Humming bee technique. Or I'll give you a better one. We will learn the cardiac coherence breathing. There are many breathing techniques we can learn. I will give you something that will help you in concentrating in studies also. In Sanskrit, this is called the Nadi Shodhan Pranayama, or alternate nostril breathing. And doctors call it cardiac coherence breathing because it helps in stabilizing the heartbeat. So as we start to learn this technique, see if few of you also can start turning the videos on. So I can see I have some references, whether you're doing it correctly. So how do you do this technique? We sit with our spine erect and shoulders relaxed. And you keep your left hand in Chin Mudra, like this. The 3 fingers are stretched upward, and then the thumb and the index finger are lightly touching each other. And you keep it on top of your left thigh. And take your right hand and keep it on your nostrils like this. So using your left ring finger or using your right ring finger, place it on your left nostril and your right thumb is on the right nostril like this. Once again, the ring finger is on the left nostril, thumb is on the right nostril. And the other two fingers, you can keep it in the center of the forehead like this. All right. So now, yeah, we will start it, but you can all keep some videos on. I need few references. So to at least 5 people, if you can start turning your videos on, then we will begin. So that, I can guide you. We are going to go step by step through this process. Yeah, Puvarasan, good start. Harris also. 3 more. Those who want to attend the session, the next half an hour, you can keep the videos on. If you have, on one side you have got the session going and on the other side you have Netflix, it's all right. But those who want to continue and learn the technique, yeah, 4 are there. 1 more. Let's see if I can convince 1 more person to turn it on. Anyway, so sit comfortably and keep your left hand in Chin Mudra. This is called the Chin Mudra. Very beneficial, a therapeutic way to hold the hands also. In our mother's womb, we used to hold it like this. And keep it on your left thigh like this, open to the sky. Keep your spine straight and shoulders relaxed. And your right hand, take your ring finger. Show me your ring finger, all of you. This is the ring finger. Place it on your left nostril. And the thumb, place it on the right nostril like this. Yeah. And the other 2 fingers, place it on the center of the forehead. This is the position. So now keep your spine erect and face erect. Okay, now you can listen to the instructions and do accordingly. Close your right nostril and breathe in through the left. Close the left and breathe out through the right. Now breathe in through the right and breathe out through the left. Second round, breathe in left, breathe out right. Breathe in right, breathe out left. And relax. Keep your palms on your lap and open your eyes. So this was just a trial round. Okay. Now we'll do it a few more times and you will see that instantly, those who practice it right now, instantly you will feel that the mind has calmed down after a few rounds. So 1 round is in left, out right, in right, out left. Okay. In left, out right, in right, out left. Like that, we are going to do 9 rounds. And at the end of the 9 rounds, we will keep our eyes closed for a few minutes and do a meditation also. So no matter how beautifully you look at the screen during this next 20 minutes, you're not going to get any experience. Okay. So those who are interested to try it out, you have to practice it exactly as I say this. And you have to keep your eyes closed also. If you keep opening the eyes and checking, what's happening on the screen, then also you're not going to have any specific experience. But otherwise, you can wait and watch how you feel. So follow my instructions exactly as I say this. But keep the body relaxed and loose. So sit comfortably with your spine erect and shoulders relaxed. Now place your left hand on your lap in Chin Mudra and your right hand on your nostrils. Even if the hand pains a little bit, your right shoulder might pain. If you're doing it for the first time, you might feel slight pain. It's okay. Don't worry about that shoulder pain. More important is to focus on the breath. The pain will go away in few minutes or after doing it for a few times. So take position. The right ring finger on the left nostril, thumb on the right nostril, the other 2 fingers in the center of the forehead. Close the right nostril and breathe in through the left. Close the left and breathe out right. Breathe in right. Breathe out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. 3 rounds over. Continue. 6 more rounds. In left. Out right. Very slowly breathe in and breathe out. In right. Out left. Keep your head straight. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. 3 more rounds. In left. Out right. In right. Very good. Out left. 2 rounds more. In left. Out right. Even if the hand is paining, it's okay. In right. Just a round more. Out left. Last round. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. And keep your eyes closed and palms on your lap, open to the sky. So the next 15 minutes or 10-15 minutes, it's very important to keep the eyes closed if you're attending the session. Whatever is happening around you, let it happen. Some disturbances around you, some people are talking, there is a sound of the television or traffic. Whatever is happening, let it go on. You just keep your eyes closed and sit. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You can relax your face. Once again, take a deep breath in and breathe out completely. Try to keep your body as steady as possible for the next few minutes. Become aware of the sounds and noises in your environment. Whatever sounds and noises are there around you, just become aware of it. Sound of the fan, sound of people talking, sound coming from the computer, sound of traffic or birds, sound of your own breath. Whatever sounds and noises you are hearing, welcome all of them. Let them be there. Accept and welcome all the sounds in your environment. Now you are in harmony with your environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your own body. Without any effort, take your attention to your own body and different parts of your body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take your attention to your right leg and relax your right leg completely. Left leg, abdomen, genitals, stomach, chest, right shoulder and right arm, left shoulder and left arm, become aware of your whole body. This body is a precious gift given to you by God or nature. Honor and respect your own body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of the thoughts in your mind. Whatever thoughts are there, good thoughts or bad thoughts, whatever thoughts are coming, just let them come. Welcome all the thoughts that are coming to your mind. When you welcome a thought, they go back on their own. Like clouds in the sky, the thoughts come and go on their own. Now you are in harmony with your thoughts. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your feelings and emotions. Become aware of your feelings and emotions. Whatever feelings and emotions are there right now inside you, become aware of them. There could be positive emotions or negative emotions or neutral emotions, happy or unhappy, or neither of them. Whatever feelings and emotions are there inside, just become aware of them. You are peace. You are joy. You are peace. You are joy. Breathe in again and breathe out. Once again, take your attention to your feelings and emotions. Take your attention to your own thoughts. Take your attention to your own body. And take your attention to the environment and the sounds and noises in the environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. With a gentle smile on the face, take another deep breath in and breathe out with a smile. And slowly, very gradually, taking your own time, you may open your eyes. Okay, so that's it. I have no idea how many of you did it, but if you have done it, if you have kept your eyes closed until now, you can slowly open your eyes and you can share in the chat box how you're feeling right now. And if you have any questions, Now you can ask the questions also. Okay, Mahavidya. It was a wonderful experience. Good. And so to sum things up, if you think that you have a nature of postponing happiness or frequently getting stressed, angry, etc., then it is an indication that we need to take care of our mental health a little more. Read about the amygdala hijack a little bit, because it's a very nice, amusing concept also scientifically. And it has a big impact on your studies as well. The more our resources are getting wasted on, emotional responses. Emotions are very important part of human life, but our responses need not be always emotional. It can start with emotion, and then it should go into a mix of emotion and logic. What is the right action to be done here? What is the right word I should speak right now in this situation? How to focus on my studies right now with concentration? All these things needs the entire brain to work, which is possible if you practice some kind of a breathing techniques and meditation every day. So start taking care of your mental health. Don't wait until you are 50 or 60 years old. I have, over the past 20 years, I've experienced the benefits of it a lot. Even during my academics, I could feel the difference. Yeah, Naresh, Haris, all right. Good to hear that. So if that's, if there are no other questions or that's it, then where is the host? You can take over and wind up the session.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, Arun.
Yeah. I think we all could agree the session was really relaxing and informative. It was really a very interactive session I've ever seen in of mini webinars here. So it was really informative and interactive. The technique you taught us on relaxing our mind was really useful. I think we all learned something today that will be a very good helping hand in our long run. So thank you so much, sir, for spending your valuable time with us. It was really productive. We could all say that. So I thank all the students of RE who are present here. It really means a lot. Thank you, guys. Without you guys, this session wouldn't be a success. Thank you so much. Once again, I thank all of you guys for gracing with your presence. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, and great to see all of you. Stay in touch, especially those who have been in the self sessions. Very good reconnect with all of you. So stay in touch. If at all any of you have any problems that you feel are really bothering you, please feel free to connect with me. The organizers have my number. Okay, so all the best and take care.
Sir, 1 second.
Yeah.
Sir, we would like there are some questions in the chat box too.
Yeah, I've mentioned that. Vajrasana is always better for our spine. It's good for our urinary system, reproductive system. For ladies, it's good for to reduce PCOD, PCOS, etc. But otherwise, all the breathing techniques can be done in any position. Yeah, that.
Yeah, then a small request. We would like everyone to on your cameras. We'll take one photo together. Yeah, since it is an online, this is the only way of keeping this as a memory.
That's right.
Yes. Guys, I request all of you to on your cameras for me. It'll only take a second.
Arun, we can only see an A in your chat box.
Yeah.
Okay.
My webcam really takes a long time to get. Guys, all of you, please on your cameras.
If 20 people keep their video on, then I can sing a song. Somebody has asked for a song. I don't want to sing to a blank audience. No singer will ever do that. If you are an artist, you will know that.
Yes, sir. We would like to hear a song from you.
Yes.
As you are a good singer.
So I need at least 20 people to keep the video on.
Yes, sir. Sure. They would.
At least that much I can demand, no?
So when you start singing, they will come, sir.
I don't think so. I don't think so, but I'll still, for those who asked, I'm definitely going to do this. Okay, all right. Okay, at least you can participate in the chat box also. See if you can guess this song. When I start singing, you can put it in the chat box. வார்த்தை தேவையில்லை வாழும் காலம் வரை பாவை பார்வை மொழி பேசுமே நேற்று தேவையில்லை நாளை தேவையில்லை இன்றும் இந்த நொடி போதுமே வேரின்றி விதையின்றி விண்தோவும் மழையின்றி இது என்ன இவன் தோட்டம் பூ பூக்குதே வாலின்றி போரின்றி வலிக்கின்ற யுத்தமின்றி இது என்ன இவனுக்குள் என வெல்லுதே இதயம் முழுதும் இருக்கும் எங்கு கொண்டு நிறுத்தும் இதறிய எங்கு கிடைக்கும் விளக்கும் அது கிடைத்தால் சொல்ல வேண்டும் எனக்கும் பூந்தளிரே தானதோம் ததன தானதோம் தன தானதோம் ததன தானே பூக்கள் பூக்கும் தருணம் மாறுயிரே பார்த்ததாரும் இல்லையே உலரும் காலை பொழுதை முழுமதியும் பிரிந்து போவதில்லையே நேற்று வரை நேரம் போகவில்லையே உனதருகே நேரம் போதவில்லையே எதுவும் பேசவில்லையே இன்று ஏனோ எதுவும் தோன்றவில்லையே இது எதுவோ இரவும் விடியவில்லையே அது விடிந்தால் பகலும் முடியவில்லையே பூந்தளிரே I hope that was enough.
Wonderful, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
So good to
Thank
see
you so much, sir.
Good to see many more faces now. So great reconnecting. If you want to keep planning things, I am a call away. If there is good participation, I can always come in. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, sir.
And congratulations to the organizers, RAE, the association also. Good initiative.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.